Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Luna. Hope you're all doing well. And this evening's video is going to be a three-parter basically, or three videos in one. It's going to be, not only is it going to be Wheel Swap Wednesday, but we're also going to take a look at some of the cars that I picked up from Car Boot earlier on this morning. One or two very interesting finds. And we're also going to, at the very end of the video, I will announce the winner of last week's Wheel Swap Wednesday, which is this Toyota Land Cruiser that I did. And as you can see, it's all sealed up back in its box, and I did paint the exhaust and the mirrors are painted in now, and it does roll quite nice. So that is, so basically I'll do the usual thing, but I will get to that at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And obviously this is going to be the middle of the video. So anyway, let's get straight into what I picked up at Car Boot this morning. And the first piece I picked up was this really cool little Jeep. This little military Jeep. I think it's possibly from about 1980. I think it's on the turnover from Lesney to the Macau years. I think, because when we look underneath, so it says Matchbox Super Fast, number 38 Jeep. Oh, made in England, 1979. But yeah, so it is still made in England, but I think it's just on the turnover. But it's still, nonetheless, it's in very, very nice condition. And a nice little weighty piece. And again, this was £1, so quite a nice little find. And I thought whilst I was at it showing this Jeep, I would show one from the Taiko era. It's a military 5-pack. I'll just quickly show the military 5-pack so you know what I've got it from, just for those who really care. So this is the military 5-pack. So you've got, I think that's the Weasel. You've got this little Hummer H1. You'll see it, and the little helicopter. But they're all in fabulous condition. And this is coming on for nearly 30-year-old itself now. And there's the box. So it is in pretty good condition. I'm just looking for a copy, 1994 copyright. So yeah, so it's getting on a bit. But anyway, so this, like I said, as far as I'm aware of, it's from the Taiko era. So it's before Mattel, and it is the same casting top. The windows, this does pop off, I think. I'm not going to yank it, but they are the same body type. The window is the same. My camera's being silly now. It's not like in the two castings, but it is the same casting. Obviously, just got the plastic big upswept wheels, or the big lifted wheels on it, and the plastic base. But it probably was tweaked a bit, but it is the same casting nonetheless. So that is pretty cool. So I'm just looking at it. Yeah. So that was today's. And then I got this one out to look at it anyway, but I realised as soon as I got it out, it isn't actually the same casting, same type of Jeep, but it's a newer version. Well, it's not. It's an older version. Sorry, that's a lie. This is an older version. This is from the earlier 70s, but it is a slightly different Jeep. But I think because the windscreen, a separate piece, that's what I thought is what threw me off. But I don't know why I showed this, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. So like I said, got this for £1. So that was a great find. Then the second piece I picked up was this Mercury, I think it's called a Mercury commuter, sorry. I thought it was a Mercury Cougar, but it's actually a commuter. Yeah, so Matchbox Super Kings K23 Mercury commuter, made in England, 1970 copyright. Now this is the police version. Now this would have had a sticker there originally and one on each side of the door. I think they did this in about 3 different versions. So you had 2 different police cars. In actual fact, you had 3 different police cars. One of the police cars had red lights, and the other 2 police cars had the blue lights. And like I said, and I know they did this in a gold sort of normal car version and a green version, which had stuff on the roof rack. But this is in very nice condition, minus its stickers. But it looks, you know, a little bit tatty, but you know, it still rolls nice. Its doors function well. So, and this was £2. So again, great little find. And then the third piece we picked up So as you can see, I thought at first it said £150, and then I looked and it was actually £1.50, and it's a pretty cool little Matchbox Super Kings race car. So as you can see, in the green, so copyright 1973. But yeah, very, very cool. Again, rolls really weighty piece, rolls really nice, effortlessly rolls. The only damage I can see is it's got a slight piece of the windscreen missing. Still has its man, but I seen this on a different stall and thought, why not? It looks different and quirky. Typical 70s Larry look. So that was cool. Like I said, really weighty. And then the third piece is this one from Siku. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Which I'm not a big... I don't know much about, if I'm completely honest. I don't have many pieces from Siku. I'm sure if Dimmy from Old Timer Young Timer is watching this, he will be able to correct me, because as he knows a lot more than I do, as he goes to the CQ museums in some of his videos. But anyway, this was up for £10, and I managed to whittle the guy down to a £5, and it's missing. It's got it's got most of the signposts there, so as you can see, one of them is broke, but the piece of it is there, so I'm going to glue that. But it is missing, from what I researched, it is missing like a cowling going over this piece, and I think it's got another one of the signs missing possibly, but it has got the majority of its signs, and from what I can gather it's from about 1972, but correct me if I'm wrong. Trying to look it up, it isn't like Matchbox where I know all the sites and know where to look. This was quite hard to find, but from what I did find, it is quite a rare piece apparently. But like I said, they did do it with a grey canopy, and they did one with a red canopy, and it is the Mercedes-Benz LP 608, and I've got other castings like this in my collection, but obviously not by CQ. I've got a majorette version of this, which is slightly smaller, but I'm not going to get out now. But it is in nice condition, but like I said, I'm not an expert on it, so anybody that can help me with that. I would have thought it was possibly early 80s, mid 80s, but it did say 1972. I will leave a photograph of the original one in the box in a minute, so probably about now. So as you can see from the picture, you can see what it used to look like. But anyway, let's. So that was today's finds. And we're going to crack on and have a little go at doing this now for Wheel Swap Wednesday, and then we will get on and announce the winner of last week's Wheel Swap Wednesday. Because as you know, I always do once a fortnight. I do a Wheel Swap giveaway. So 1 week I will do a Wheel Swap, and then the following week I will do a Wheel Swap giveaway. So this week I will announce the winner. But anyway, without further ado, I have got some fairly nice wheels I think will look good on this. So I'm thinking of putting these on. I've got a few sets of these, funnily enough, with a sort of brake caliper in the back. But anyway, let's get on and change the wheels over. And there it is, all finished and done, and it hasn't turned out too bad. And it was a really simple one this week. It was just a case of just chop off the old wheels, which I sometimes do, cut the axles to length on these little 5-spoke green light wheels, and push them through. And it's as simple as that. And I've given it a little bit of mirror detail. You can see that. There you go. And some exhaust pipe chromed. And I did some of the gauges inside in the center there that were easy to get the pen to. That's a mark from the defect from the factory. But yeah, it hasn't turned out too bad. But like I said, nice and simple for this week. You can see I haven't touched the rivets. Anyway, so that's this week's wheel swap. And now let's get on and see who's won this Hot Wheels Toyota Land Cruiser that I did last week's Wednesday wheel swap. So as you can see, I did end up doing the exhaust in chrome, did the mirrors, and obviously anybody that watched it is a roller, does roll really nice, and it's all back in its blister. So that is what I'm giving away. Let's see who has won. So I will get the piece of paper, just bear with me. Right, and here we are, and I made a bit of a mistake earlier. I wrote them all out, cut them all out, and rather than lay them all out like I usually do, I went straight to fold them up and sticking them in the bucket. So I had to take them all back out again, just so I could show. So there is, so look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. 22 names. So without further ado, I will refold them back up and we will get a winner picked out. And here they are, all put back into the pot for the second time. So without further ado, I'll say good luck to everybody who entered, and let's get a winner picked out. Let's put the camera up a little bit more. There you go. So let's give them a good shake about, up and down, bit of a stir, more of a shake. And let's get a winner picked. And the winner is Mike Dyson. So Mike Dyson, you have won my wheel swap giveaway Toyota Land Cruiser. So congratulations to Mike Dyson. So it's just, there we go. So anyway, I will leave my email address at the bottom of the screen about now. And if Mike Dyson would like to get in contact with me and give me a little email, and I will get this shipped out to you as soon as I can. So anyway, congratulations to Mike. Thank you to everybody else who took part. But like I said, I do more of these quite regularly, so everybody gets a chance to win. But anyway, that being said, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more unboxing videos, vintage pieces, wheel swaps, restorations and all that good stuff in the future. And with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much for watching.